And there's one more really, really significant shift that's coming up at the end of this month, as if we needed something else this month. Hey friends, it's Amar. I know it's a lot right now. We recently had the full moon. Then we had an eclipse. We've got the equinox coming up in a day or two. Then we have a new moon. Then we have another eclipse, all within the span of like 3 weeks. That is a lot. To have that many concurrent, simultaneous almost astrological alignments, it's like one field to the next field to the next field to the next field. It feels nonstop, and it is by design. This is an ending of epic, magnificent, major proportions. We have 1 foot in the old world, 1 foot in the new world, and we are literally straddling the threshold, the portal. I think the key right now is to let it be. Get quiet, go within, commune with the divine, God, the universe, spirit, source, whatever you call that. Stay close to yourself, your communities, your friends, physical and non-physical. Really listen to yourself, pay attention to those intuitive nudges and those small, quiet voices, because I think that is the key right now. I think that is what is leading us into this new experience. It's also the year of the snake. I talked about this in my video for 2025. The snake shedding its skin is symbolic of the old self leaving while the new self is being born. It's simultaneous. When you're turning a page, yes, you're closing the last chapter, but at the same time, you're opening the new one. I talked about 2025 as a bridge year, and it is. We're moving from the old way into the new way. Nothing ever makes sense on the bridge. The bridge is where everyone's going, do you know what's going on? I feel it, and I know we're not in the old world anymore, but where are we going? I don't know where the new world is. And where we are right now, with all of these portals into higher timelines and higher realities, which is what eclipses and the equinox and the solstices represent, is a new way of being, a new way of living, a new way of knowing yourself as the divine in a physical form. What is it for you that would be your version of being the most fully expressed version of yourself that you can be? I mean, liberated, free, uncensored, unfettered, unencumbered, unbridled. That is what we are moving towards. And there's one more really, really significant shift that's coming up at the end of this month, as if we needed something else this month, but it's a huge one. And I think it's super major, and I think it's super auspicious. Neptune is finally leaving Pisces. Neptune moved into Pisces, started moving into Pisces in 2011, sort of leading up to the eruption of the energy of 2012. Think back to where you were in 2011, 2012, when Neptune finally moved into Pisces. Personally, I have had Neptune sitting opposite my sun for like the past 12 years. It has been brutal. It's like being waterboarded by my higher self. And I think that Neptune's shift into Aries, which happens at the end of this month, I think this is one of the major significant shifts. And this is one of the big keys, because Neptune and Pisces is the end of the zodiac wheel in Western astrology. It is the culmination. It is the completion. It is the dissolving. Neptune and the watery sign of Pisces is all about dissolving the old dreams, the old wishes, the old watery, magical, intuitive depths, the old spiritual self. And Aries is the beginning. It is the baby of the zodiac. It is a fire sign. And I feel Neptune in Pisces, that shift is going to be lighting a fuse, lighting a candle, lighting the burner underneath whatever it is that needs to start to bubble and boil. So right now, trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your nudges, sleep, rest, recharge, replenish as much as you can, gentle exercise, lots of water, emotional purges if you need to, staying close to yourself, the people that you trust, your circles, your intuitive internal space, as I call it, the inner temple. Spend as much time there as you can and get really, really clear on what it is that has dissolved since 2011, what it is that you have let go of. You might surprise yourself if you spend some time thinking back over the past 14, 15 years about what you really have let go of and where you are now, the version of yourself that stands before you and is saying, hey, it's time to embrace me. This is also Pluto in Aquarius. I was talking about this all last year. Pluto in Aquarius is the future self coming to see you now and say, I'm here. Are you ready? Let's go. We've got some future creation to do. We've got some future living to do. We've got some future timelines to step into and step up to. So yes, it's a challenge. Yes, it can feel difficult. But that doesn't mean that you can't do it. And that doesn't mean that it's impossible. And I think another thing that I'll leave you with that is so, so crucial right now, what you are doing has never been done before. So there is no model for it. If there is no model for it, there is no historical record of it. And if there's no historical record of it, there's no way to get it wrong. You literally can't get it wrong. So let yourself be in the unknown. Let yourself let it go. Let yourself collapse and dissolve and release whatever it is that is ready to go. Don't fight it. Trust it. because you will never lose something that you still require. So if by chance you overcorrect and let something go that you didn't need to let go, trust it'll come back to you in another form. Just trust yourself. Trust your inner knowings. Trust that fluid, intuitive, watery self. Tap into that Pisces energy and let yourself be carried by the current, because in just a little bit, just like another week and a half, we are stepping into Neptune, finally moving into Aries, finally moving out of Pisces. And that is a whole new chapter. That is a whole new beginning. That is a whole new world. I love you.